When I was also younger, I didn't really see myself doing anything else, but I always liked engineering, like making things, seeing things work, connecting up different parts into one whole system. Like, just like maths and stuff as well in school, like science, just seeing how things work, putting it all together. I think that's the main thing that brought me to engineering.
When I first decided to do it would have been back in high school, and my mindset would have been, I'm good at science, I'm good at maths, I'll go and do engineering. In all honesty, when it all first started, I went, I think this is what I want to do, and I'm good at these things, so go and have a crack. I've always enjoyed understanding how things work as well. I wasn't just good at science and maths, it was wanting to know how things work. Things that do push you towards engineering, I feel, problem solving and these key skills that I think we all agree
100%.
engineers have to have.
Definitely.
Pretty similar to that. I was also really interested in programming when I was young. So I was able to carry that over throughout my high school and as well as university. That also led me to be more interested in engineering field as well as electrical in particular. I was able to continue that, and that's what led me to ACE.
My last internship, where I got a taste of the control systems and automation space, and then once I finished that journey, I wanted to continue on and see where it could take me in my career, and had a look online, and when I went to look further, I found that it's a good place to be if I want to continue my career and progress in SCADA engineering or control systems and automation engineering. So that's what I would say attracted me to ACE the most.
There's a large variety of softwares that I feel we've learned, lots of Schneider software and Rockwell as well, and some more in depth than others, especially applying them to specific projects.
I would say sometimes setting up like the communication between the PLC as well as the SCADA system, like it can be challenging at sometimes, especially you need some networking skills as well. I feel like that is probably the most challenging part for me. However, I was able to get a lot of help from the people at ACE, and I was able to overcome that easily. I feel like the most rewarding part is definitely there is a lot of hand-on project where I can actually work on project, as well as there's a lot of people here who will give you guidance, and I was able to learn a lot really quickly. So I would say that's pretty rewarding. Being at ACE, I was also able to learn a lot about time management, because like we're dealing with real-world problems and real-world project. You have to be on time. So I would say that's like really important, and I've been able to learn a lot in ACE.
Probably the biggest challenge was the first project I worked on, which was a battery energy storage system. When I started work on that, I was quite daunting to begin with, but gradually as I worked into the project and realising you're not stuck by yourself, you have other people to bounce ideas off and help support you. I think it's taught me to take a more methodical approach to solving a problem, especially larger problems that we probably haven't encountered before. I know through studies at uni, you sometimes just go, I'll keep brute forcing this until it works, I'll find a way for it to work, whereas since I've started work at ACE, I've gone, okay, let's start at this level, and then, okay, this isn't the problem, so let's move to the next step and take a much more methodical approach to trying to solve a problem that you have. Lots of constructive feedback. The presentation I did for my first project, getting feedback from everyone in the company on that, it's never any negative feedback, it's always very positive, and I've certainly gained a lot more confidence through this experience, and I feel as you gain confidence and have confidence in yourself, you begin to enjoy it more, and it's what you want to do as a career. It's not like, I don't want to be here. You want to be here and learning and having a bit of confidence in yourself, I think. Not overconfidence, but being confident in your skill and ability really makes it all more worthwhile, I think. No, it's certainly having set deadlines, but not just this is when we need it finished by.
Correct.
Having steps in there. We want this done by then, and
correct.
It's not just for your benefit. This is for the client's benefit as well. So they have confidence in us, and then we keep getting returning customers, which is important, I feel.
Yeah.
I'd say ACE is always wanting to do the best, like just providing an excellent service to the customers, putting customers first. You can see that even like when you work here, you know, your workbench, just locally, like just your workbench, you know, having everything just set up in like a neat manner, because that would translate to being in the industry where, you know, if you're working on like a panel box or something, just making sure everything's tidy and everything's neat for the customer. Yeah, that's one thing I've also like picked up from working here. Yeah, so with the personal development, I would say engineers here who have a broad technical background, you can always rely on them for help. Combining all of these broad backgrounds will eventually help you as well in terms of finding out maybe what you want to specialize in, or if you want to stick with something more than the other. So yeah, having this broad team, it really helps you out a lot with your professional development.
If you have any interest in PLC programming and SCADA, then I'd say ACE is the place to come. Just the variety of projects and the line is you are specialised in areas, but there's still such a broad scope. I feel like it's a really good view of that whole area.
If you're currently thinking about being a control system engineer, come work at ACE.
This is a good environment for, you know, anyone new coming in. Like, you know, you have people here like Jordan who are always going to push you to, you know, get out of your comfort zone, but also always help you and progress you further.
You don't have questions to each other as well? Yeah, I'm sure you have I'm sure you can talk more without the camera.
Yeah, we asked all the questions off camera, so other questions.
How about if you're thinking about going to Mars?
Maybe build the first base on Mars.
You got that. The first best integration on Mars.
We can put that on the slogan.